opened up our office out there, our second studio.
Okay.
So we're going to set it up,
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's running right.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get you on that angle. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
live.
Okay. Great.
You said that's last week, baby? All right. Look at you.
She on.
Okay. That's okay. You're going to be running this soon. Yeah. You can do it like you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Yes, you can.
Let's see. I don't know. Did the battery there? No, it's not. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you can get started.
I guess I'm ready.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Miss Kayla, host of one of your hosts of the Detective Takeover Show. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to an all-new episode. As always, we have some dope entrepreneurs out here who are doing their thing, who are grinding, and we love to showcase them and highlight them so you all can see what's going on, who's out here, what they have, and how we can support. So I'm not gonna hold up this any longer. We have beautiful Miss ShayMarie of the ShayMarie collection with us today. Hello, how are you?
I'm all right, sister. How are you?
Good. You so soft spoken.
I get that a lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ShayMarie, so tell us about you.
Well, first off, my name is ShayMarie AG. That's where I got the ShayMarie from.
Okay.
And really, I'm, just an entrepreneur out of Detroit. I'm a single mother of two, recent college graduate from Kentucky State University.
Okay.
Out of their master's program.
Okay.
Wayne State, I'll be a graduate probably in about 2027 for their doctorate program.
Okay.
So I'm just out here just trying to create generational wealth for my two sons, Bryson and Sean, and just do the thing.
Okay. How are you balancing motherhood? You just got your master's, you pursuing your doctorate. How are you balancing all that and being an entrepreneur?
Well, really, I would say I just have to thank God I have a strong support system. I have extraordinary father that really set the foundation for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have a strong black queen, which is my mother. She really set the foundation for me. And God, first and foremost.
Absolutely.
So I stay in meditation and prayer. I try to make sure that I'm always high vibrational and I put out those vibrations so that I can attract that back.
I love it. So how do we get to the ShayMarie collection?
The ShayMarie collection, well, that's something that I started about 2 years ago. Pretty much what that is I sell vegan cosmetics. I sell vegan lip gloss. I sell vegan soaps. I have lip oils. I have all types of oils for your skin, especially for people that suffer with like psoriasis or eczema.
Mm-hmm.
I have just natural remedies that are infused in my oils and in my soaps that help with that. I do sell virgin hair. I have all types of glam products as far as straighteners, anything you could really think of, curling irons, flat irons, just rose water for your skin. Because really, I'm kind of, I don't want to consider myself an herbalist, but I really am into natural products, things that don't have a lot of parabens and things. That's just because the body can naturally heal itself. And so just really tapping back into my roots. And that's what the ShayMarie collection is all about. it's just really about it's glam, but it's also about self-preservation and learning how to enhance your own self through personal growth and confidence. Because once we take all of this off, do we really love ourselves? You know what I mean? And that's what I want women to be confident in. That's why I sell my soaps and my oils, because when you take all this out, and you present yourself to the world, I want you to be confident in who you are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you make your own products?
I make them myself.
Do you?
Yes, I make them myself. Some things I outsource. That would be like the hair,
Right.
Like a lot of the flat irons and curling irons.
Mhm.
But everything else I make myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
Well, I've been doing it for a while, but when I first started, it was just a lot of research. I have a life coach. She's a herbalist, and she's pretty much my accountability partner. So she taught me a lot of the things that I know too. And so at first, it'll take me about an hour just to make a vegan lip gloss. Measuring all the oils but now I've got it down to a science. It might take me about 30, 25, 30 minutes to make a batch. And that's really a lot of people come to me for my glosses. A lot of people come to me for my oils and my soaps and things like that. A lot of people come to me for hair and straighteners as well, but my hot selling items are like my rose waters and just the natural things.
What is rose water? That's the first I've heard of rose water.
Rose water is kind of like when you get roses and you kind of, the process is what you would do is you get the roses and then you would boil them in water and you like get all the nutrients out of the roses. And then what you do is you without giving too much of my recipe,
I was saying, don't.
You kind of you kind of create this concoction and then what you do is what I do is it's like a setting spray. So at night when I wash all this off, my makeup and stuff off, I don't use any like harsh chemicals on my skin. I use only plant-based soaps and things like that. But after I wash my skin, I spray the rose water, and what that does is it puts the nutrients back in the skin. A lot of your blemishes and things like that, you spray that rose water on there, it'll eliminate a lot of that.
Wow.
It creates a good pH balance for the skin.
Okay.
That's what it does. Yeah.
So, is this something that you kind of always see yourself doing? Like when you were coming up, did you dream about being into like cosmetics or?
No. No, I'm gonna be honest. When I was coming up, I think like a lot of Black women, I really didn't know what I was doing because it's not like we have the most prominent role models in our community. When you turn on the television, you're not seeing a lot of Black positivity. So I really didn't know. What inspired me was I was just going through a breakup and I was like, man, I really got to start walking in my purpose, because I think like a lot of women, we got a biological time clock ticking. And I'm feeling like, well, no, I want to be with this person. I want to be married at this time. I want to do this at this time. And it just wasn't working in my favor. And I was like, man, I got to start walking in my purpose because this is not fulfilling to me. And so I just was riding down the street one day and it was like the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, you know what? I want you to start your business and I want you to go and I want you to, go to the dollar store, get a notebook, and I want you to write everything you want to do down. At the time, I didn't even have the $50 to my name. How was I going to start a business? And I kid you not, this is how I know the power of God is real and speaking affirmations over yourself is real. I said, okay, God, I'm going to trust you. I've been doing it my way, so let me try it your way. Went to the store. I started writing my stuff down, and it was literally like the Holy Spirit was guiding me. I don't know if it was my ancestors or what it was, but they were telling me, go to this website, go here, do this. And so I did that, and then I kid you not, I'm like, okay, well, when I get paid this week, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Next thing I know, the next day I woke up with about $6,000 in my account. Somebody had gave me $6,000.
Wow.
And so I said, God, I know this is you.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinvest it. And so I just bought all my products. And I had to go through a lot of different companies to test the hairs. That was a couple $1,000s within itself. So just really taking the time to invest in self. And once I did that, I never looked back. From that, I started AG Properties, where I had the 17 rental properties. From that, I started Boys with a Vision, because remember I told you I have 2 sons. So I have about um, 13 different locations of vending machines. I have apparel that my sons sell that have positive affirmations on there for Black boys. We offer life coaching for Black boys, because a lot of times in our community we are taught to suppress our emotions, and we got especially our Black boys. They are not being. I mean, look at the trend. You got the city girls. You got all these people in this red pill and this high value, and they're not looking at the character. They're looking at the facades and just attaching a dollar sign to your worth. No, you're the original creator of everything. Why would you ever deem yourself? And I just feel like we need more people in our community to step up and take a stand and put that love and be about just investing in the children, showing them a way. You don't have to, and that's kind of like with the rap culture. They want us to do all of this, and they spew all this negativity in our community, but then they ride off in the suburbs and they leave us with the turmoil. So as parents, we got to step up and we have to take back control and just really be about having pride and dignity. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. You have a lot going on.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a lot going on. I'm very interested in this in your mentoring program that you mentioned. This is something that you created?
This is all something that I do. So I was just with the Boys with a Vision. I was just I was thinking, the thing of it is okay. You look at the top elite, and so they say Black men. There's a percentile. Only 10% of Black men make over $100,000. So I'm thinking to myself, we were taught the traditional way: go to school, get a college degree. But that's not necessarily the way, because when you get out of that, we're not discussing with our children the effects of the student loans. You're out here, you can't even get a job to barely survive. I mean, so I was thinking, well, how can I build generational wealth for my children? Everybody in my house needs to have an income coming in. That's just what's my mindset. And so what I did was, when I had some money saved, the money that I got from the ShayMarie collection, that profit, I went and bought one vending machine. Then I went and bought another vending machine. Then I said, okay, I want to start selling apparel. Then with me, I have a life coach, somebody that's like an accountability partner that I talk to every other week. And I said, this would be beneficial if children had this.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes they feel like they can't talk to their parents.
Yeah.
But we need somebody to provide that mentorship. And so we offer that. And so that's pretty much, what the end goal for that would be able to attain a facility where we have different services that teach our Black boys entrepreneurship, that teach our Black boys just providing them with that male influence, because we have 72.3% of Black women raising their children by themselves. We need that guidance and that leadership from the Black male.
Absolutely. I think it's so dope because, I'm, of course, us as ladies, as women, our girls, we need our help as well. But I think we have so much, and we have so many places that we can go at this point. But there's not many for our Black boys or our men, even when it comes to getting assistance and things like that.
Exactly.
You have your women's and children's shelters, you have your women's places, and all these places that our women and children can go. Our men.
Exactly. And if we really just dive deep into it, we see how a lot of these programs were designed to separate the Black man and the woman. I have never seen such a gender war between us. It's like, man, even when you listen to the Kevin Samuels and, you got the Fresh and Fit podcast, you got the O'Shea Duke Jacksons and all these people that are red pill, which some of that information is pertinent and it is true, but it's like, okay, what do we do from this point? How do we come together collectively?
Right.
I think that once you are able to really heal that woman, you can heal a nation. because that woman is the one that the life has to come through that woman.
Mhm.
So if you provide her, with sound information, if you are able to provide her with the confidence and the strength to get out here and create something different than what she's used to doing,
Mhm.
you could heal her child and their children and their
Right.
children.
Right. ShayMarie, this has been dope. Where do you see the ShayMarie collection 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I'm not really sure. Whatever God has in store, my exit plan, what I really would like to do is I want to start going to high schools. I said I was going to start this year, God willing, but I definitely want to be able to provide resources to single mothers because
Okay.
I'm a single mother and I know how it feels. I want to be able to build their confidence. So if I could go and give self-love seminars, if I could go and provide them with glam products so that way they can have their skin, that way they can be their best self, and just provide them with, the tools that's needed for that personal growth. You know what I mean? That's what I see from the ShayMarie collection. Just really building in the community because that's what it's all about. Us women coming together and healing each other because we're sisters. We're not competing against one another. We're sisters. So if we could do that, that's fine with me.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. And is it Boys with a Vision?
Yes, Boys with a
Boys
Vision.
Vision.
And I would like to also provide some of the funds. I would like to provide housing for single mothers. That's like an end goal for me.
Gotcha.
So that's what inspired me to get into the AG properties because a lot of our single mothers are hurt because we don't have the proper resources. Yeah, you could get Section 8 and things like that, but what type of quality of life? I want to be able to push women to be able to escape that system, because a lot of people, it's like generational welfare. Your mother was on welfare, now your kids and you, and I want to end that cycle.
Gotcha.
And so I feel like I'm going to lead by example, and then I want to provide my sisters and their children a way to lead by example.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Big congratulations
Well,
to
thank you. I
everything you
appreciate
have
it.
going on. Before I let you go, can you let our listeners know how they can reach you and follow you on your social media?
Sure thing, yes. So if you wanted to follow me, you can follow me at the ShayMarie Collection. You spell that TheShayMarie Collection. That's the website as well. It's just www.theshaymarie Collection. And then if you were interested with the Boys with a Vision, you spell that. That website is www.boyz with WITA Vision. That's our Instagram handle for that. And that's also our website for that, boyswithavision.com. And then the AG properties, if you're looking for a rental home, I have about 17 right now just on the website. I'm sorry, on the west side, not on the website. On the west side of Detroit, but I have them all over.
Okay.
So, if you are looking for a home, you would just visit me at AG Properties. You spell that AGEE Properties.com. Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first on Total Entertainment Radio. Thank you, ShayMarie, for being a guest with us today. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Total Entertainment Radio every day. Go to www.totalentradio.com and make sure you hit that TPR button. And this is Miss Kayla. We are signing out.
Thank you.
Good. It's okay. That was good.
Thank you. I was nervous. Listen,
I couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. You was just flowing.
I prayed before I came in. I'm like, God, please don't let me get up here and sound like an idiot.
But my bad, we walked in on you.
Oh no, it's
I
okay.
thought y'all was gonna be wrapping up looking at the crowd.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys for having me.